there's not any type of sacrifice that I wouldn't do for the educational programs, here
Yes.
in Mound Bayou.
Yes.
Um, people ask me, say, "Oh, you from Mound Bayou? How did you become superintendent?" It's kind of strange. Normally, you get outside
Right.
kinds of things. I guess it was just there for me, and um, it was something that I just kind of took advantage of.
Yes. And I want to say this because I feel like you should be commended for this. Whenever the children have some kind of academic program or science fair or reading fair or Black History fair, that's one of the first questions that they ask. Is Superintendent Crockett going to come over and is if he going to see our work? So we know, the school staff, that if the students are going to be doing a program, that we need to call you and invite you because they are looking for you to come. And you always come, and they are always very pleased. I mean, you can hear them saying, Superintendent Crockett came. Did you see Mr. Crockett? He saw our work.
Yeah.
So I think, to me, that shows a level of concern, that shows a level of caring, and I think students do better work when they know that people at the higher levels are interested in them, they're watching them, they want them to be successful, and they want to show you that they are taking advantage of the sacrifices that you're making and the education that you're providing for them. So in terms of management, that caring element, I think is crucial as well. And I think the teachers know that the kind of interest and the kind of detail, I mean, you have people to do curriculum, and you have people, principals, who are looking at the test scores. But knowing that you have a partner there, a supportive person there, who's taking a look as well, who's experienced, and who's able to guide you through that process, I think is an attribute to you as well as the school district. Any other suggestions you have? There are a lot of people out there struggling to educate African American students, feeling frustrated, and you are a success story.
Yeah, you know, I think one thing that's missing, and it's missing here, is competitiveness that students should exhibit. I mean, it's a competitive world, so why not be competitive in your academics as
Mm-hmm.
far as trying to excel.
Yes,
Uh,
taking pride in your work.
right, trying to be the number one student in the class.
Yes.
Um, I think this is a miss in most situations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, instead of being popular for excelling, we've gotten to the point where we're popular for, I don't want to say failure, but we're popular for uh, something other than the top achievement level.
Yes.
You may be ostracized if you are straight A student.
Yes. Yes.
I think we need to change our way of thinking when it comes to education and the whole child.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe if we do that, then we can and will achieve and succeed.
Okay. I want to bring up one more point because you talked about training. And I was formerly with the Mound Bayou Public School District, and I thank you for all of the training that I received. I could be on the cutting edge and I could coordinate those supplemental programs because I always received training in sufficient time to be able to integrate that with the teachers and be able to implement that. You have a large African American staff. A lot of them come from the community, and you provide a great deal of training not only within the district but outside the district as well. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, we aren't expected to know everything. But training is a key element, and I've always I can't ever recall saying no to an individual that want to go to some kind of training from an academic or curricular standpoint. I believe that it's important that you do attend whatever sessions are necessary to implement programs. And I mean, it's a changing society, and it's a changing curricula, and we need to be abreast of those changes so we can plan and implement accordingly.
Absolutely. I'm going to let you have the final word here. What do you want to say to our listeners and our viewers? What do you want them to know in terms of making this transition? You've made quite a few transitions in the past 20 years, and you've done them successfully.
Well, just work hard, administratively manage, and fiscal manage.
Okay.
And expect high yields from your students, your teachers, and just let them know that they can be the best.
Okay.
And as long as they're here, they will succeed.
Wonderful. That's the end of our interview with Superintendent Crockett at Mound Bayou Public School District. It's been truly a pleasure. I have enjoyed talking to Mr. Crockett. He is one of the visionaries in education that I really admire, and I believe that he really hit upon all the aspects which make his school district successful. And the stability, the fiscal management, the administrative planning, the looking at who his clients are, the students, the parents, what socioeconomic level they are, how to motivate them to be involved, how to use funds in a way that trains teachers, informs parents, and educates students. All of these factors are the key to success. And I have observed Mr. Crockett for 5 years, and he is truly one of my heroes. Thank you.